In a small, forgotten town, there stood an abandoned house at the end of a long, winding road. Legend had it that anyone who entered would hear whispers that drove them mad. One stormy evening, a curious girl named Emily decided to explore the house. Armed with only a flashlight, she stepped inside, the door creaking ominously behind her. The moment she crossed the threshold, the air turned cold. Shadows danced along the walls, flickering in the beam of her flashlight. As she wandered deeper into the house, she heard faint whispers, soft, seductive voices calling her name. Emily, Emily. They seemed to echo from everywhere and nowhere, making her heart race. Ignoring her instincts, Emily followed the whispers. They led her to a dusty old mirror in a dimly lit room. She peered into it and gasped. Instead of her reflection, she saw a dark figure standing behind her, a tall, shadowy silhouette with hollow eyes. The whispers grew louder, now a cacophony of desperate cries. Leave before it's too late. Panicking, Emily turned to run, but the door slammed shut. The whispers turned into screams, filling her mind with dread. You shouldn't have come here. She felt icy fingers brush against her neck. In a moment of clarity, she remembered the town's warning. The house fed on fear. She closed her eyes and took a deep breath, forcing herself to calm down. Summoning her courage, Emily shouted, "I'm not afraid of you." The shadows paused, and the whispers turned to a low growl. She pushed against the door with all her might, and it swung open. She dashed outside, the storm raging around her. She didn't stop running until she reached the safety of the streetlights. As she looked back, the house stood silent, the whispers fading into the night. But deep down, she knew the shadows would always be there, waiting for the next curious soul.